toxic person will pull you away from you and want you to be inauthentic. They want you to be less of you. They don't want you to be you.
Healing from narcissistic abuse is not easy. And having community, there's 3 things that I think we all need in healing from narcissistic abuse. We all need 3 things. We need community. Having a group of people who are able to hear you from this place of healing, from this place of support, and who have lived your experience, who have lived something very similar to what you've lived, having that community can be really healing. The second thing we need to know is the education side of it, the knowledge, understanding what the terminology is. What is gaslighting? What is cognitive dissonance? You know, what happens when you collect euphoric recall? What happens when you are in CPTSD and you have certain things happening to you, like affects your sleep, psychogenic tremors, having anxiety all the time, right? Exhaustion. These things, learning about these things and the narc education that you get from these videos, from these lives, from books that I recommend, and YouTube videos from Dr. Ramani, people like this, they're giving you the knowledge and the tools so that you're educated on this style of abuse, because it's a style is what it is. It's not talked about a lot, and there's just not a lot of identification. This is why you're so confused in that relationship, because it was so hard for you to identify what it actually was. And the third thing, and probably the absolute most important thing that we need to do and remember when we're healing from narcissistic abuse, community, education, and the third thing is self-love. Self-love, it's huge. Self-love is the key. And what do I say about love? Love is a verb. Love isn't just words, it's more than words. We don't just tell someone we love them. We show them we love them, right? It's the action. So what is the action to self-love? It's self-care. How do we practice self-care? I have some ideas. If you want to go to the link in my bio, you can download 31 ways to practice self-care under resources. I'm also talking a lot about self-love and self-care in our group coaching session.
So self-love is really important. Yes, we have to love ourselves. When we have boundaries, we are practicing self-love. When we go no contact with a narcissist, we are doing an act of self-love. When we are healing this way, when we are learning about ourselves, when we are taking time for us, when we are prioritizing us and putting ourselves first, that is an act of self-love. So self-love is number 3. It is the third thing that's just as important as the first 2 in healing from narcissistic abuse. When we are in the practice of self-love, we can love someone else and recognize when someone is healthy loving us back. Because that person will recognize the way we love ourselves. A healthy person, when we're dating again, a healthy person will want you to become more of you, will push you towards you. A toxic person will pull you away from you and want you to be inauthentic. They want you to be less of you. They don't want you to be you. They want to be you. They want to take from you. They want to steal from you. They want to cheat on you and lie to you. They want to do all of those things, right? So I want you to know that self-love is so important. What are some things we can do to practice self-love, right? A couple things is create boundaries. That would be the first thing, right? Have some boundaries. If you need help with boundaries, I can help you with that. But also, there are ways to show yourself that you love yourself. You know how I always say it's always the actions over the words? Watch what they do, don't listen to what they say. Same with us. Don't just say you love yourself, do the things. Love is a verb. Love is how we show another human being or ourself the action of love. That is a verb. So how do we practice self-love? Through self-care. And I'm not just talking about getting your nails done, getting in a bubble bath. I'm talking about doing things that put you first. Not just doing a chore, not just getting something over and done with, enjoying something, watching a Netflix series from beginning to end, sitting on the couch and binging, going for a drive, listening to music, writing, reading, dancing, any kind of self-expression or art, right? Spending time in nature, spending time with pets, spending time with your family, spending time with friends, practicing gratitude, meditating, exercising. These are all ways that we can do for practice. And I gave you a whole lot, but if you want a good starting point and you want some more ideas, I have a digital download. It's on the link in my bio, 31 ways to practice self-care. It'll give you a few ideas to get started. The more we focus on ourselves and do more for ourselves, the less we're worried about what the narcissist is doing. The less we're sitting there ruminating over the narcissist and therefore cycling back on our healing. We want to move forward in our healing, right? We want to move forward. Healing propels us forward. Sometimes we get steps back. It is not linear. It's ups and downs. It's a roller coaster, guys. It's a roller coaster of love. But we want to be moving forward in our healing. Even if it hurts, even if it's the pain that's moving us forward, we're still moving forward. We don't want to go back. So when we go back, we're ruminating sometimes. We're going back and we're cycling through thoughts and we're questioning ourselves and asking why? Those are the wrong questions. Not why did I stay with that narcissist? Not why did they do that to me? Not why? Those are the wrong questions. Life begins when you start asking the right questions. So one of the right questions would be, how did I get here? What am I going to do next? Right? How am I going to practice self-care? What will I do today to show myself that I love myself?